I know how many people will come out and say whatever for him. That's his power. That's why I wrote the op-ed.
Amber has yet again wrecked her appeal argument, and honestly, it sure looks like the actress may not stand a good chance at winning. Keep watching to know more. Amber and her team recently released an appeal brief, and one of their arguments is forum nonconvenience. For those unversed, forum nonconvenience means Amber and her team are trying to get the case in Virginia dismissed on the basis of Johnny and Amber residing in California. But the court doesn't seem to buy it, so let's see how that unfolded. It has been proven that Amber wrote the op-ed with full intentions to harm Depp, and she only used all the puppets that came her way for her purpose. But here's where it gets interesting. Amber and her team are struggling to dismiss the U.S. verdict, holding on to the argument that the actress and Depp are residents of California, but little did Amber know that Virginia is linked to her evil plot of defamation. The op-ed she wrote was published from the Washington Post servers in Virginia. Unveiled documents read that the Washington Post's online edition is created on a digital platform in Virginia and routed through servers in Virginia. Like the private information that was directed to be published online by the defendant in Cockrum, MS. Heard submitted her op-ed to the Washington Post to be published online. In addition, the last event to make MS. Heard liable for the alleged defamatory statements in her op-ed was uploading it to the internet. Using the servers located in Springfield, Virginia, the Washington Post posted it to the internet on December 18, 2018. Therefore, Mr. Depp's cause of action arises in Virginia, and the prerequisite to dismiss the case based on forum nonconvenience is not met. Oh, but there's more. The document reads, in this case, MS. Heard's declaration is undisputed, and she states that while working with the American Civil Liberties Union as the ACLU ambassador for women's rights, she learned of an opportunity to write an op-ed about women's rights issues. MS. Heard agreed to write the op-ed and then, through her contact within the ACLU, submitted it to the Washington Post. MS. Heard did not submit the op-ed containing the allegedly defamatory statements to a friend, but to an individual in the organization she was working with. Apparently, Heard and her contact in New York both shared a related interest and reciprocity because they were working together for the ACLU. In conclusion, the documents revealed that Amber's argument of forum nonconvenience was rejected. Yikes! Looks like Amber and her team are on the verge of losing again. Let's see if the fans agree. A fan wrote, "Their argument makes no sense. That it went out on the internet is no different to the venue than the actual newspaper. Physical copies of WAPO are available at the same time in NY and LA. Doesn't change where it is considered published." While another fan added, "Well, the first claim that it shouldn't have been in Virginia is a turd. You can sue in any jurisdiction as long as there is some form of connection," which there is here with the Washington Post, where the article was published, is in Virginia. Without majority of Amber's arguments being rejected, everyone is hoping to see how the appeal will turn out for Amber and her cohorts. Till then, see you in the next video.